Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing this with my fiance Netta for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into what we're shipping out today on Tuesday, so it's actually like a really good day, so I'm excited, and I'll talk a little bit about it. All right, so let's just go through the items first. The first thing right here is an incomplete Warhammer 40K. This is like a, what's the name of this one? Mauler Fiend Bits and Pieces. So yesterday I switched up what I was listing. I had a bunch of these like new sprues and bits and pieces on the sprue. They're still like missing parts, but people still like the extra bits. They might want to modify their figures, or they might have parts from somewhere else. They might want to make their own custom figures, whatever they're going to use it for. I've been doing really well with the little bits and pieces I got. So I won another big batch at an auction, and I just started going at it, got some good sales from it. So this is $24 plus shipping. Everything's going to be plus shipping, so I'll save us the time right now. All right, next up is another CD, Summer Winners, Summer Losers Bike Ride right here. This one's still sealed. When we got all of those CDs for like a full carload for $75, there were a bunch of sealed ones as well. This one sold for $7.12. I don't know anything about that band or anything about that CD. I just happened to get a bunch of them cheap. All right, if you've been watching long enough, you know we sell like occasionally the CD or two, which is nice. I like when those little sales come in. All right, next up is this Monopoly game pen. These things I remember as a kid, they're super cool. So like it has like a couple of dice little pieces. You can't really play Monopoly, but it is a pen that you can like write and stuff with. So really cool, like mini collectible thing. When I found this, I was excited because it just reminded me of my childhood. There's also like a small operation. There's also like small little magnet ones that used to be at like Zany Brainy stores and stuff like that. This sold for $12.74. All right, next up is going to be some War Machine figures. I'm not sure if, so this is War Machine, Signar, it's Striker and Jake's little figures. I'm not sure if these are two solo figures that are meant to go together. I guess it would defeat the purpose of being solo, or if it's like a duo Warcaster. I don't have like the little clamshell that would probably explain what these are or their stat cards. So it's just the figures. These are already built. One's metal, one's like a plastic. This sold for $13.49. Signar is like they're usually like blue colored. I think they're like British-ish faction. But yeah. All right, moving along, we have a cool card game, Zoo Year's Eve right here. Super cool. I like getting these little like card games, board games. I know people collect all sorts of types of games like this. XYZ Game Labs. I've never played this one, but I can tell just by the look of it, I knew that someone was eventually going to pick it up. I don't know anything about the particular company either, so it's like new for me. It went to a repeat buyer for $12.74. All right, next up is the biggest sale for the day. It was one of the first items I listed from the sprues, bits, and pieces. The person labeled this Necron Indomitus. I don't actually know Warhammer 40K stuff, so I have to look this up. So Indomitus, or I think, is a starter pack, and it would have a big army for the Necrons, which are like robot, Terminator, alien type of faction, and I think the other half of the box has Space Marines. So I think this person only took a couple of the Necron figures, and they must have kept the Space Marine army, and this was 4 sprues of the Necrons. It had 36 bases. I had to look up someone's box opening, and I think it was missing a couple of smaller like hero little sprues. So this was incomplete. This sold for $125. So I was super excited for that. So yeah, that one sold right away. I listed it right away. I listed it for like $180, but then they sent an offer of $125, and I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's pretty good for that. All right, they also are probably getting a good deal, but I believe it's not complete, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, next up is going to be something that I grabbed a long time ago, Airbrush Digest magazines. Really cool, like art magazines. I think she got these at like a half-price books a bit ago. This lot of 9 sold for $28.50. It's from, 1981 to 1984, various different things. I think they did them monthly. Yeah, we like picking up the weird magazines and books. We haven't sold as much recently, but we also haven't sourced and listed new ones recently. But it is a fun category that we like to do, the magazines, like unique stuff like this. I think I didn't say yeah, but $28.50 for that. All right. Next up is a combo order. These are ESCI, the miniature company right here. They do like these box sets for military vehicles. This is without the box, 25 PDR gun right there. It's just still sealed and everything. It's a 1/72 scale. And then we have a British tank MK2 Matilda right here. You can even see the decals, and there's all the bits and pieces. So yeah, these each sold for $14, so $28 for the combo order. So that's even without the boxes. Those do pretty well for us. All right, moving along. I was excited for this one. Duel Masters. This is I believe, a base set booster pack. So yeah, this one's sealed. I was unaware that Wizards of the Coast always had the license for Duel Masters. So I wasn't sure. I thought someone else had it before them. So I guess I was wrong about that before. But I got a lot of these packs really cheap. This one sold for $15.93. I know people like the Duel Masters. People like the Kaijudo stuff as well. It's a fun game. I've played Kaijudo. Duel Masters was like their first version of the game. I'm not sure if you can use the Duel Master cards in Kaijudo, or if you can, if the Kaijudo cards got more like had power creep, so you can't really mix and match them. I'm not sure about that. All right, next up is going to be I think this is like a Chinese version. It says Sing War. I think Mahjong, paper card travel deck. So yeah, bunch of little cards. I counted to make sure like I had all of them. Like I said, I like these little board games, card games. This sold for $10. I just had to make sure it was complete. Yeah, it took a little bit of time to count them, but I don't mind taking the time for that. All right, next up is going to be a Netrunner promo card, Black Orchestra. This is what are they called? Programs? Yeah, this is a program, an icebreaker. So yeah, this is an alternate art version of like a card that already exists in the game. So if you want like a cooler, it has like more art to it, more full art, and the rules are like smaller, and it's a different piece of art. People do like to change up their cards in their like card games, collectible card games. This went to a repeat buyer for $6.37. I had another one, so I already relisted it when I was at the storage unit. Next up is going to be a pack of 56 War Machine / Hordes. It's actually Hordes, their fantasy version. These are Legion of Everblight tokens, like they're little acrylic tokens. These are official ones. These will like show little effects that you put on the board next to the miniatures, or it's the focus tokens that the like warcasters use their special abilities and how many points they have to like move their army figures. Legion of Everblight, I believe, for the Horde side is the more overpowered and strong faction. So I haven't really gotten many of the actual figures. I can't wait till I eventually do, because I know that they're super popular. They're kind of like a undead, undeadish, kind of like skeletal monster, like kind of army. That one bag for the little token sold for $13.49. And the last thing is this Black Mirror PC game. This is not Black Mirror like the TV show. This is just a PC game called the Black Mirror. You have like some murder mystery and stuff you go through. You point and click, and there's going to be like something you solve. Says it's mature. I can't play that. Not mature enough. All right. Never played this game, but I do get the box games. I do like them. This sold for $10, so nothing super fancy. All right, that is it, but a lot of chunky sales that we haven't had in a while. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Everyone have a good one.